here, the Happy Hobbit, and today I am here to do a haul video. For the first time, it's not a tag video, so I think I'm making progress. Today I'm going to be showing you some bookish things that I just got in the mail pretty recently, and they are probably one of my favorite things in the entire world. Bookish candles! Well, candles in general, but bookish candles brings it to a whole new level. I recently ordered from a company called A Court of Candles, and they just arrived the other day. The other day they got here. I was so excited. I just love them so much. I ordered from a company called A Court of Candles back in July, and it took quite some time for them to get here. I think there were some delays. I'm not quite certain where they ship out from, but things happen. Hurricanes happen, which if any of y'all are in a hurricane zone, please know that I'm thinking about you, and I hope that you all are safe. I ordered from this company, and I'm thinking that's maybe why there were some issues, because it's been crazy here. The candles I got are from 3 different fandoms. This company covers like 15 to 20 different fandoms, so the ones that I chose from were just what spoke to me the most, but there is something for everybody on this site, I swear. Court of Candles not only does candles, but they are also a tea house and a bathhouse. Their card says that their candles are handcrafted in small batches for perfection. We create story-inspired candles, bath bombs, lotions, body washes, room sprays, and loose leaf teas for all of your fandom needs. That is amazing. They literally cover everything you could ever hope for. I ordered from 3 different fandoms, and the first one is more than half. I got 10 total, which might be a lot for somebody just ordering for the first time. But I was excited. And what was really cool was that they do 2-ounce sampler sizes. So this is about the size of them, but they're still in glass jars and they still look pretty. They still have a finished label, and I think that's so neat that you don't have to buy a full-size candle not knowing if you're gonna like it. This way I can try these all, narrow down my favorites, even though they're all my favorites, and then repurchase full sizes from there. I want to make one note about how well packaged these were when they got to me. Each individual candle had like 2 layers of bubble wrap around it. They were so secure and so cushioned. There were packing peanuts in the box. They were covered in another layer of bubble wrap, and they actually have fragile handle with care all around the box. Let me just say that I have received some really dumb stuff in the mail that should not have been damaged. Things that like you can't even imagine how they would break. But I've had them arrive damaged. And for something like 10 glass jars to arrive perfectly, it just shows me that that company cares, and that company wants you to receive these and, have a good experience from ordering to shipping to delivery to, overall satisfaction. So huge props to A Court of Candles for that. I really, really appreciate that. Now let's get into the actual candles, because that's what we're excited about anyway. We'll start with the biggest one first, because I ordered 6 from one fandom. And that fandom is Once Upon a Time. I love it so much. I am kind of ashamed to say that I have not finished the series on Netflix yet. But for anyone who doesn't know, Once Upon a Time is an ABC series. It's all of these, traditional fairy tale characters that lived in their magical... all these characters that lived in their magical world, but then an evil curse comes and they all get brought over to our world. Specifically, they are brought to a place called Storybrooke, Maine. So a ton of things happen, and we're trying to figure out, who's who from this world and how do they get back. And within that, there are so many things and character development. Oh! Love Once Upon a Time, clearly. Mr. Gold approves. This guy is so cool. Since Mr. Gold just made a quick cameo, we'll start with the dark one. Now, the dark one, it's probably my favorite. I can't even say that. I love them all. It's black with gold glitter. Mr. Gold. Rumpelstiltskin. Get it? So the dark one Smells like black raspberry, amber, and sandalwood. This candle, I can imagine walking into Mr. Gold's shop and having this be what it smells like. I guess I thought for a second it might smell like old man cologne, but it doesn't, and I'm really glad that it doesn't. It's wonderful. The next one I got from Once Upon a Time was Charming, after Prince Charming. This one smells like a caramel macchiato. Oh my god. I just stepped up in a Starbucks. It's really, really sweet. Like, it's almost sicky sweet, so if you don't like those smells, you may not like this. It's a very warm, inviting smell, and if you like caramel macchiatos or coffee in general, you'd probably really like it. The next one that I got was the Evil Queen, and how fitting for this to be in a royal purple label, and the actual candle itself is like a very, very dark gray. The Evil Queen smells like warm apple pie and cider. I can almost imagine walking into like Madame Mayor's house and having like the foyer of her house smell like this. I love that these can like take you to a place like that. I just think that is so cool. The next one that I got is Snow, for Snow White or Mary Margaret. She smells like clean cotton and snowflakes. Not really surprised there. And this actually smells just like my clean cotton candle from Yankee Candle. Me and Nick really like the smell of clean laundry. Like, if you could just burn laundry detergent, like, we're cool with that. It's clean, it's crisp, it's pure smelling, and if you know Snow White, then she's like the purest of them all. The next candle is Emma Swan. Who doesn't like Emma Swan? Who doesn't want to be like Emma? I loved Emma from the second, like, I met her like I know her. When I was first introduced to her character on the show, I just like fell in love with her energy and her sarcasm, and she just felt so real. That, and she's from Boston, which is where I'm from, that is only suiting to what this candle smells like. She smells like coffee, hazelnut, and jelly donut. You can definitely smell the donut. And coffee, you really can. And if any of you have ever been to Massachusetts or know somebody from there or you're from there, you know how we do with our coffee and Dunkin' Donuts. It's just a way of life. If you are a New Englander, you know what I mean. This is awesome. It's almost like a little bit of a nostalgic candle for me, which I can always get on board with. The last one from the Once Upon a Time collection was Killian. And is Killian our favorite pirate ever or not? I love Killian. If a man could ever rock some black eyeliner next to Johnny Depp, it is this man. It is Killian. Killian is the pirate in Once Upon a Time. I'm pretty sure he has a couple different notes in his candle. Salty sea, amber, leather, and red currant? Currant? This one, I could only imagine that it was gonna smell like spicy and kind of badass. Like, Killian to me is a badass. Oh, it smells like a really good man. I mean, a really good smelling man. I don't even know how to describe this. Like, it's like it's spicy, but it's clean, but like it just has this little bit of a warmth. Like, it's a very enticing fragrance. Like, I would want Nick to wear something like this. It's that good. Like, I want my guy to smell like this. Smell like Killian. Be like Killian. That is it for the Once Upon a Time candles. The next fandom that I got was, of course, Harry Potter. They have a lot of Harry Potter listed on their website. It's a lot, and I did not have that much money to get them all. The first one that I got that I knew I had to have was the restricted section. I'm sure you are all brought to a very, specific image with the restricted section like I am. This one smells like leather, books, embers, and cedar wood. It smells like leather, and it smells like those old leather-bound that actually makes sense. Smell books, because they're candles, and I'm talking about spell books. That was funny. I can only picture Hermione, Ron, and Harry pulling off that huge book out of the restricted section to learn about Nicholas Flamel. And I just love this so much. It smells like a lantern in this old, dark library where you're really not supposed to be. And wow, did they nail it with this one. The next Harry Potter themed candle that I got was the trolley. The trolley was another very nostalgic. The second I saw it, I knew I had to have it because I remember when I was younger reading the Harry Potter series for the first time. The Hogwarts Express scenes were always my favorite to read. I don't know why, they were just so detailed and descriptive to me, and I could picture every single thing, that for this to be a thing that could bring that scene to life for me, I was done. I was like, shut up and take my money. I'll take the lot! That's why this candle is so cool, because in this scene, the trolley lady is like, anything from the trolley, dears? And Harry goes, we'll take the lot! And he takes everything with his little gold coins. This is a really cool scene for me. The trolley, I believe, smells like pumpkin pasties, magical chocolate, cake, and cookies. Everything that I would have imagined the trolley to smell like in that scene. So bravo to a quart of candles for that one. The third Harry Potter inspired candle that I got was Hagrid's Pumpkin Patch. And I'm sure this one doesn't need a whole lot of explaining. Pumpkin is everywhere, especially this time of year, and I'm not mad at it. Pumpkins are just fall. Pumpkins are fall. Look, I got my pumpkin socks! I told you I got my Halloween socks. Hagrid's Pumpkin Patch. Don't really need to explain that that smells like pumpkins. It also has notes of spices and wood. This kind of makes me sad though, because all I can think about is the scene in Prisoner of Azkaban where they think something really bad happened to Buckbeak. But it didn't, so we're fine. We're fine. I'm not crying, you're crying. Those were my Harry Potter candles, and the last candle that I ordered from a quart of candles for the third fandom is very near and dear to my heart. I would not be the happy Hobbit, of course, without the Shire. The Shire is a place that I need to go there. Going to New Zealand is one of my lifetime goals. Before my time on this earth is over, I will go to New Zealand and I will go to a Hobbit hole and I will see the Shire. The Shire is a candle that smells like grass, flowers, and pipeweed. And if that isn't a Hobbit's haven, then I don't know what is. It just smells like the outdoors. It smells happy. I almost get a little bit of a lemony lime thing going on. So it's a very uplifting smell. And now I have a way to transport myself to the Shire through both this candle and the books, The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and whatnot. So I cannot wait to go back to that book and burn this while I'm reading it. Those were all of the candles that I ordered from a quart of candles. I am so overjoyed by these candles. They bring me so much happiness and I don't even want to burn them, which is dumb because I know I can just go back and purchase full sizes. They make me happy and I can't wait to put these on my shelf and have them on display and have them burning. I think this company nailed it and I cannot wait to order more from them. I will link them down below if you guys are interested in checking out what they have to offer. Maybe it's not candles that you're interested in, but tea or bath and body products. They really do seem to do it all. So I'll link them down below. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to comment on it, please comment down below. I'd love to interact with you and see what your favorite candles out of what I got might be. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for joining me, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Thanks. Bye. I love you so much. How do I live?